How's it going, guys? Here we are, another day for the beginners class. All right, so we're going to start right now, guys. Really quick, mom and dad, please remember just a reminder to check your emails for any updates that we might have, okay? Let's see. Before we start, let's go ahead and check who's online. Okay, Chase is here. Chase early, good job. All right. All right, kids. All right, let's go ahead and start, guys. No, we got someone else jumped in. All right, Christopher Vicente, welcome, guys. All right, kids, let's go ahead and start with our hands behind our back. Face to front, ready, chit. Saunke Kunye. Say Anya Hashmika. Good job, kids. All right, let's put our hands in our heart. We're going to recite the student creed. I intend to vote myself in a positive manner. To avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth or physical health. I intend to use it in class, constructively and defensively, tell myself fellow man, and to never be abusive or offensive. Face this way, chit, communion. All right, guys. So remember what we're doing this cycle. This is still week 1. For this cycle, we're doing some superhero demo moves, okay, guys? So make sure that you guys are regular guys. Make sure you guys are continuing to watch these videos every week, because next week, what we learn is going to build upon what we learned this week, okay? So that's how it's going to work with each of these weeks for this cycle, okay? So each time we learn something new, it's going to be building upon what we learned already, okay, guys? So just a little tip so you guys don't get overwhelmed if you guys aren't following along. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's start with our running feet. All right, ready? And running feet, go. Let's see. All right, guys, really quick, guys. Everyone stop. Give you guys a quick break from your running feet. Let's go ahead and give a quick shout out to Chase. All right, it's his birthday. Thank you guys for the reminder. I actually saw it on social media. All right, so Chase, happy birthday, man. All right, look at that. Everyone stayed home from school and stayed home from their work because it's your birthday. Everyone around the world is celebrating it. All right, Chase, so happy birthday, Chase. And I believe you are 10 years old now. Finally hit those double digits. All right, man. All right, so again, shout out to Chase. Happy birthday, buddy. All right, guys, for everyone else, let's go back to the running feet. All right. Ready and go, running feet. Good job, guys. Keep the running feet going. Ready and switch over to jumping jack feet. Good. And back to running feet. And jumping jack feet. Good job. All right, so really quick, guys. Quick review on our crisscross. Remember with the crisscross, we cross our legs and we have one foot going in front, okay? So right now, my right leg went in front. I open up, and when I crisscross again, my left leg is going to go in front. It's going to go back and forth, okay? So crisscross. Okay. Good job. And running feet. And jumping jack feet. And crisscross. Running feet. Crisscross. Jumping jack. Crisscross. Good, and relax. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and let's jump straight into our dice, all right? So, again, the red dice has our exercise, and the yellow one has how long we're going to do the exercise or how many we're going to do for that exercise. All right. All right, so, Chase, since it's your birthday, buddy, and you're 10 years old, whatever we have, whatever number, you get to add 10 extra, all right, buddy? I'm just kidding about that one, Chase. All right, just kidding. All right, guys. So we got push-ups and what we're going to do is we're going to do 30 seconds of push-ups. Okay, so I'll keep track of time. Make sure you guys try to stay consistent. All right, try to push. And let's go ahead and set up. So we can do regular with our toes or on our knees. Okay, ready? And let me just wait for the timer to start. And go. 30 seconds of push-ups. Ten more seconds. And time. All right, good job, guys. Whew, look at that. We just started, and we already got something a little bit difficult, but that's okay. All right, so flip over to the wild side. So what I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick the exercise, okay? So for this one, we're going to do mountain climbing, all right? So mountain climbing, we're going to have our push-up position. Keep your arms locked, back straight, and we're just going to go put up our knees, okay? And we're going to do 20 of those, all right? So every time my knee comes up, you count 1. Okay, ready? And 20 mountain climbers. Ready, go. So I just gotta. All right, 30 seconds of sit-ups. All right. So 30 seconds of spear sit-ups. Ready, and go. 30 seconds. And relax. All right. Let's do one more roll. All right, we did sit-ups. Let's roll it to something else. Wild. Ready to do wild this one more time. Ready to do push-ups. Lunges. All right. So last one, we got 10 lunges, okay? Ready? And go. Good. All right, a couple seconds for people to finish their lunges. All right, next one we're going to do, guys, is we're going to open up our legs. We're going to squat down, and when we pop up, you can do 2 punches, all right? Left to right, squat. Left to right, squat. Okay, we're going to do that 10 times. Okay, ready? Keep your hands up, and go. Left to right. Left to right. Make sure you guys punch straight. Good. Whew. All right. Next one is we're going to do something very similar. We're going to squat down. And then when we pop up, we're going to twist, punch to the side. Okay. Reset. Body facing forward. Squat. Punch to the other side. All right. So we're going to do 10. Ready? And go. Make sure you pivot your foot, okay? Pivot your foot. You're punching with your right hand, right foot pivots. Punching with your left hand, left foot pivots. Good. back to our sit-up position. And when we do sit-ups, we're gonna have our legs a little bit closer. We're gonna do down, back up, double punch. Okay, down, left, right. Down, back up, left, right, okay? And we're gonna do 10 of those. You ready? And go. And turn over. Do 10. When you're done going to sit Taekwondo 10, catch your breath. Try to keep your back straight when you're saying Taekwondo 10, especially when you're trying to catch your breath. Good. All right, everyone should be done. Let's put our legs out in front. Shake it out. Good. And toes facing up. And reach for your toes. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. Good. Turn side to side. I reach for your toes again. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. Good. Hurdle stretch. Make that letter L. And reach for the straight leg. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. To the bent knee. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. Good. And switch legs. And to the straight leg. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. To the bent knee. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. And bring your legs in for butterfly stretch. Mount your knees up and down. And let's go and push those knees down to the ground. And try to reach your head to your toes. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. Good. And let's open up our legs for splits position, kids. Okay. And reach over to one side. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. Good. And reach over to the other leg. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. And reach over to the middle. Hana, two, set, net, dase, yase, yoga, below, aho, yo. Good job, kids. All right, go ahead and stand up. All right, let's fix our belt, fix our uniform, or fix your clothes, whatever you're wearing to take the class. And go ahead and get your water break, kids. All right. So, let's see. All right, hopefully you guys are back. All right, so remember, this cycle, we got some hero moves that we're doing, okay, guys? So, right now, first, it's just getting the moves down, okay? After that, around towards the 4th week or the 5th week of the cycle, we're going to start giving you, when you go to know the moves, I'll start giving you guys the little martial arts charisma advice, okay? So the little small things that help, but those small things actually makes a big difference on how our technique ends up looking, okay? So right now, for this first week, second week, and third week, I want you guys, kids, to be focusing on the moves, the techniques. So making sure that you know the moves, okay? So the first part we have is, for this curriculum, is we have our back fist, okay? Remember the back fist punch to one side, back fist punch to the other side. Then we face the front and we have the upper block, and then we do a punch, but we go down to one knee, all right? So before we start that, let's go ahead and let's warm up our bodies, all right? Our shoulder and our elbow for that back fist motion, okay? So really quick, guys, remember you wanna have your fist, fingers closed first, and then thumb over, and then you're gonna hold it up and down like you're holding something, okay? Like you're holding a stick, all right? Get a little bit closer. Good. Then you're just gonna bring it off to your side like this, and you're not gonna do a back fist hard, okay? Just nice and loose, okay? Just to warm up your hand. And remember, you wanna keep your elbow up. Okay. Good. And switch other side, other hand, back fist exercise, keep the elbow up. Okay, so remember, this is just for demo moves, okay? For the superhero moves. So we keep the elbow up for that purpose, but when we're really fighting, when I do a back fist, I wanna bring it back straight down, so I'm protecting my body. So when I do the back fist, if I'm actually fighting, I reach out, I do the back fist, and I don't keep my elbow up, I bring it back down to protect my body. Okay, and see how my hand is still on my face? So it's like that. But for the curriculum, for show, right now it's just elbow up. Good, other hand again. Nice and loose, loosen up that elbow and that shoulder, and the other side. Good, all right, so let's practice that elbow really quick, all right? So we wanna shoot out the elbow, remember, we start with our hand to our chest, all right? And then when we shoot out the back fist, it returns back to our fist, to our chest, okay? And my other hand, it's up. I wanna keep my hand up, okay? So let's do a couple, all right? And back fist with our left hand first, off to the side, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, these ones you wanna give a little snap, okay? Now to the other side, right hand, ready? And jab, or back fist. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right, so now we got our back fist going. So what was the first move that we learned? Anyone remember from Monday? What did we do on this side first? We did a back fist to a punch, all right? So we had our back fist, and then we turned over, punch, all right? So remember, I turn my whole body sideways, okay? Back fist, punch. And remember, with my back fist, don't keep your hand bent, okay? This is not a back fist, okay? Remember, the person that I'm hitting is out there. So I wanna reach for the back fist, okay? Not like this, unless the person's right behind you, you're just going like that, right? But we're assuming that they're out there, so we wanna reach, okay, ready? So back fist punch, okay? So let's do that together, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So on the other side now, to the right side. So right hand back fist, back hand punch, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. Good. Okay, so for our curriculum, it's back fist punch one way, and then we do it once, go to the other side, 1, 2, once on the other side, okay? So when I say 1, we're gonna go left. When I say 2, we're gonna go right. Okay, so one more time, we're gonna go 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Okay, ready? And 1, 2. Good, again, ready? 1, 2. Again, ready? 1, 2. And one more, last one, ready? Go, 1, 2. Good. All right, so that's what we're doing. Left back fist punch to the left side, back fist punch to the right side. Who remembers what we did after that? What's the next move? I'll say in the beginning. So we're gonna face to the front. So our left leg is gonna go forward, and we'll go to our forward stance, just like our stance forms, remember? And we got upper block. Okay, so back fist punch, take my left leg, step to the front, forward stance, upper block. Okay? One more time. Take that left leg, step to the front, upper block. And from here, I'm just gonna keep my stance and I'm just gonna go to one knee, punch with my back hand, okay? If you guys are doing your class on hardwood floor, be careful when you drop to one knee, okay? I don't want you guys to hurt your knee. That being said, okay, so facing this way first, take your left leg, step to the front, upper block at the same time, okay? So I wanna make sure that you guys do that at the same time. So as you step, you should be doing your upper block at the same time. So your hand should reach the top at the same time. Your foot should hit the ground. Okay, so it's here, boom. Same time, okay? So ready? Step out to the front, forward stance, upper block. Boom, and drop down to one knee, punch. All right, good. So we're gonna call that 3, boom, 4, boom. All right? Ready? So face this way, guys. Look to the side, look to your right side. When I say 3, take your left leg, upper block with the forward stance, 4, punch to one knee. Okay, ready? Face the side, ready? And 3, 4, boom. Again, ready? 3, 4. Okay. Again, ready? Go. 3, 4, boom. Last one, ready? And 3, 4. Good. All right, so who remembers what we do? Well, the timing now. What's the count? The count is 1, back fist punch, 2, other side, back fist punch, 3, upper block, 4, knee punch, all right? So let's put that together now. You ready? And before we start, let's have our Jumbi stance. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, and reset. Okay, back to Jumbi. Let's do it together again. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Good. One more time. Ready? Jumbi stance. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Good. All right, so that goes up to our 4 steps, okay? Next one we have is our Superman punch, all right? So after we're on our knee, we're gonna pop up, boom, and remember, Superman punch, back leg comes up, the knee, and then my right hand is gonna punch. So I'm gonna bring it up, and my leg on the ground, I'm gonna hop up, Superman punch. Okay, so here, bring up the back leg, knee up, and hop, boom. Okay, so basically what you're doing is this. Okay, so you're just on one knee, hopping forward a little bit. Okay, so one knee, hop forward a little bit, boom. And then you're just throwing a backhand punch at the same time. Boom. Okay, let me do it in this angle so you guys can see how the body mechanics helps, okay? So when I bring up my knee, when I hop forward, that knee, my leg, the knee that went up, it's gonna go back a little bit. It's gonna go here and boom. Okay, and my punch is gonna go out forward. So here, boom, boom. That's all I'm doing, okay? One more time with just legs, boom, boom. And I'm just gonna add my punch with my backhand. Leg up, boom, okay, boom, boom. Okay, and then I'm just gonna jump up Superman style. Boom, okay, going forward, right? So let's do it together, ready? Superman punch, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, ready? And 5. Good. All right. So, really quick note, you guys. I had some videos that were sent to me. People showing Superman. Cool. It's cool to have your arms go out, but make sure they don't go crazy. Okay. So notice how my arms went up. They go up a little bit, right? But it's controlled. It's like boom, boom. All right. It's like a pose in the air. You don't want to do this. You don't want to just go and wave your arms everywhere, okay? Just tuck it back, boom, Boom, okay? So open up just a little bit. Don't throw your hands up in the air, okay? So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Get ready, Judy. Okay, so 1, back fist punch. Ready? Go. 1, 2, other side. 3, forward stance to the front, upper block. 4, down to the knee. Okay, stand up. Boom. 5, Superman punch. Boom. All right, so far we got 5 moves. Okay, let's do it together one more time. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5. All right, cool. Now I have a challenge for you guys, okay? So standing up, if you're just standing like this, looks kind of boring, right? So watch me. If you see a class and I'm doing this, or a performance, nothing's really happening, right? I'm just standing there, okay? So what we want to do is when I pop up after that punch, and I pop up, I'm giving you guys a challenge. I want you guys to come up with some kind of cool pose, okay? So usually my go-to pose is just this right here, right? It's pretty simple, or right here. So I want you guys to think of some kind of pose where your body is straight and your hands are somewhere where it looks kind of like a cool pose, all right? Some kind of superhero pose, as opposed to just standing when you stand up and doing the Superman punch, okay? You want to have a cool pose. That way it's going to lead to your Superman punch. So I'm like here. Boom. All right? So make sure you guys think of some kind of pose that you want to do before that Superman punch that looks cool, okay? So don't just stand there. Like, have it up. Boom. Something snap. And to your Superman punch. All right, guys? So that's the challenge right there. And remember, next week, one thing I'm going to add after that Superman punch is an uppercut, okay? And it's going to be a special kind of uppercut. But before I'm sorry, not an uppercut. It's actually the video game move, okay? From Street Fighter. Okay, so I want you guys to guess what move is that, all right? So I'm going to do my Superman punch, boom, and from here, I'm going to do some kind of Street Fighter move from the video game. All right, I want you guys to guess what it is, and Monday, I'll ask you guys, what do you guys think it is? All right, ask mom and dad for help. They'll probably know what it is. Most likely they'll know what it is, okay? All right, guys, so that's the curriculum that we're going to be going over. That's part of it, actually. That's just the first steps. So make sure you guys practice that, okay? Back fist punch, upper block, punch, stand up, Superman punch. All right? All right, cool. So that's the curriculum. And right now, guys, let's go ahead and get that quick water break again, and then come back in front of the screen. We're going to do a quick huddle after that. All right, guys? And you know what? If you guys know what that Street Fighter move that I'm going to show you guys next week is, you think what it is? Go ahead and type it on the comments. Maybe you guys might have it right. If you guys can't spell it, Google it, okay? You guys can find anything on Google now, okay? So I'm really excited about this cycle, just so I could see all the kids doing those moves together on the screen. So it'll be pretty awesome. And when we come back, when we're in the school, what we have planned for everyone, once they know their moves, it's gonna look pretty cool what we have in store. So please, I hope you guys are practicing those moves because you guys want to look awesome when we do them in the school, all right? All right, hopefully everyone's back from their water break. Okay. All right, guys. So who remembers what our quote was last time, all right? Or who was it from? Who remembers? It was from Michael Jordan, all right? So Michael Jordan, former basketball player, all right? Arguably one of the best in the game that ever played. So if you watch his games, you could YouTube him. There's a lot of documentaries going out there. There's one right now playing on ESPN. So you guys can see that it's not just what he's doing on the court, but what he does behind the court, all right? When you don't see the games, what he's doing in practice and stuff like that, okay? So I like to share this quote with you guys. So here it is. From Michael Jordan, the minute you get away from fundamentals, whether it's proper technique, work ethic, or mental preparation, the bottom can fall out of your game, your schoolwork, your job, or whatever you're doing. So you can practice shooting 8 hours a day, but if your technique is wrong, then all you become is very good at shooting the wrong way. Get the fundamentals down and the level of everything you do will rise, okay? So basically the whole focus on this one is fundamentals, okay? The basics, the building blocks of everything that you do from there, okay? So this is perfect because as the white, yellow, orange belts, we do have very important building blocks, very simple fundamentals that we learn before you guys go into the intermediate and advanced classes, okay? So those are the stance forms, the blocking forms, that kind of stuff, okay? So we call this fundamentals because if we don't learn the blocking forms as white, yellow, orange belts, and then you guys start to spar as an intermediate kid, if you don't know how to block, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get kicked, right? Right? You need to learn how to block properly in order to protect yourself, okay? So not that's gonna, doesn't mean that you're never gonna get hit, but if you block right, you can minimize the damage that you receive, okay? So that's whether you're sparring or you're defending yourself out there in the real world, okay? So that's the fundamentals, okay? So you guys wanna make sure that you guys practice those things correctly, okay? And ever hear about habits? Remember that discussion that we had a couple months ago about good habits and bad habits? So if we develop fundamentals wrong, we develop a bad habit in that technique, okay? And if you ever had a bad habit before and you were trying to end it, sometimes it's hard to stop that bad habit, okay? Because your body is so accustomed to it or so used to it and your mind is so used to it, that's hard to undo. It takes a lot of work to undo, okay? So what you wanna do with your fundamentals is you wanna learn it correctly, okay? So it's easier to progress when you don't have to undo a bad habit, okay? Or a bad fundamental technique, okay? So make sure you guys focus on the fundamentals. Remember when I said in the beginning of class that I want you guys, or last week, or on the last class, the last video on Monday, not to go super fast on the little curriculum that we're doing right now, those superhero moves. It's because I want you guys to have your muscles slowly to that motion, okay? Your body to first get used to it, going out like that, okay? That way, when you do it fast, you guys will be able to add the power and snap to it easily, okay? And it's gonna look sharp because your muscle memory is already there, all right? As opposed to just going out and just hoping for the best, all right? So do it slow first so that your muscle memory and your body gets used to that motion. And then when you wanna speed it up and make it stronger, it looks a lot better, okay? There's more control into that, okay? So aside from martial arts, fundamentals, just like in your schoolwork, what do you have to do in order to read something? You gotta know how to know the alphabet, right? So learning the alphabet leads to reading, okay? So you learn the alphabet first, then you learn the sounds of those letters, and then you put words together, you start reading words individually, and then you put them into sentences, then you put them into paragraphs, and chapters, and then books, right? So one thing leads to another, okay? So you can't read a whole book if you can't read words, all right? So same thing with the numbers, right? You can't do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, algebra, and all that other stuff without learning how to count, right? You gotta learn how to count 1 through 5, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, 1 to 50, 1 to 100, and so forth, okay? And then you gotta know the value of those numbers, right? So each little thing, the fundamentals leads to something else, leads to something else, leads to something else, okay? So that's why fundamentals are very important, okay? So one more time, let me repeat that quote for you guys, okay? So from Michael Jordan, the minute you get away from fundamentals, whether it's proper technique, work ethic, or mental preparation, the bottom can fall out of your game, your job, whatever you're doing. You can practice shooting 8 hours a day, but if your technique is wrong, then all you become is very good at shooting the wrong way. Get the fundamentals down, and the level of everything you do will rise. All right, guys? So make sure you guys fundamentals, okay? Make sure you pay attention to it also, okay? And that actually reminds me, if you guys haven't seen yesterday's video of the extra content, it's a short video. of the Power Ranger kick, check the YouTube channel right here when you're done, or you could check Discovery Martial Arts Facebook page or Instagram. Okay, so if you don't know what the Power Ranger kick is, look at that. It's a jump spin kick, okay? So basically, before you jump and spin, you have to know how to spin in the ground, right? So we're here. This is basically what the kick was, right? It was a step, jump spin kick, okay? So before you do that, you gotta learn how to do this, right? Before you learn how to do that, you gotta learn how to do this. Boom, okay? Before you learn how to do that, you gotta learn how to do this. All right, so everything builds upon that, okay? So you guys, that's a good example of fundamentals right there, okay? So you start from here, then you eventually go to the end product. All right, guys? All right, so that's it for our talk right there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and jump into our little speed game, okay? So remember with the speed game, we're gonna switch it up a little bit, okay? So mom and dad, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you guys or siblings, if your child has a sibling, brother or sister can do it with them. Mom and dad or sibling, what you do is you're gonna stand in front of your, in front of the student. So you guys could be sideways like this, okay? Mom and dad on this side, student on this side. Mom and dad, what you guys gonna do, you're gonna keep your hands open, obviously, and you're gonna just go straight, okay? Just like this, straight. Okay, like you're giving them a high five, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna high five their forehead, okay? Students, your goal is not to get that high five to the forehead. So what you have to do is what? Not block, but move to the side, okay? Move to the side, okay? So siblings, if you guys are doing this with the student, don't hit them on purpose, okay? Help them out, train them, right? So we're gonna go slow first, okay? Hands going out, palm out, boom, and slow, and then students, you guys just gonna go sideways, boom, boom. And as I go sideways, I wanna make sure that I keep my guarding stance, okay? I wanna keep my guarding stance. And I'm gonna go sideways, have my body and my hands up, okay? Hands up, body straight, okay? So let's do it together. Now, if you guys don't have a partner, go ahead and go close to the screen, and I'll do it with you guys. Okay, ready? And go. Go straight, go straight. Good. Go to the side, to the side, to the side. Yeah. Good, and relax. Awesome. All right, good job, guys. So make sure, remember what I said, I want you guys to be in your guarding stance. So the reason being is this, okay? Usually when we're in class in person, I could actually use a volunteer and do this to explain. But mom and dad, I'm gonna need your help on this one, okay? So really quick, kids, I want you to stand with your legs apart and you're gonna be straight. So you're gonna look like this, okay? Good. Now, mom and dad or your sibling, you're gonna go right in front of them and you're just gonna give them a nice little nudge on their chest. All right? Don't push them too hard, guys. All right. So if you're doing it correctly, mostly you guys are kind of tumbling back, right? When you get pushed, okay? So go back to that position where you have your legs apart. Now slide one leg back. Good. And then I want you guys to turn sideways a little bit. Okay, so you should look like this now. All right, and your back foot is kind of, toes are facing a little bit sideways. Okay, now bend your knees a little bit. Good. All right, now mom and dad, go back in front of them and give them a nice little push. All right. Okay. So now what you guys are doing, when student, if you have a good stance, when you got pushed, you either went like this, or you got pushed, but you still have your guarding stance. All right, you were able to recover fast as opposed to this. Boom, and just falling straight back. So that's important why you want to have your guarding stance. Even when we're just doing little drills like that, you guys want to still have your guarding stance when moving sideways. Okay? All right, so we had that going straight. Now let's work on our speed drills when mom and dad or sibling, you guys are going to swing across. Okay? Aim for their shoulder or their head. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and squat down. Keep your back straight. Squat down. Okay, ready? And if you don't have a partner, go ahead and get close to the screen, and I'm going to swing at you guys. Okay, ready? And go. Good, and relax. All right. So pretty easy, right, guys? So when mom or dad or your brother or sister went straight, we went off to the side. When they went across, we went down, duck, all right? So now mom and dad and siblings, what you guys can do, I'm gonna give you a little bit more freedom, all right? So now you can either go straight with your open hands, or you could go across with your open hands, okay? So you can mix it up. So you can go 1, 2, 1, 2, or you could go straight side. You can mix it up, okay? So now, I have to react properly. I gotta go side, or duck. What happens if they go across and go to the side? I'm still gonna get hit. So I gotta make sure that I react properly, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Ready? Mom and dad, siblings, go ahead. You could go straight or across. Mix it up for your for the student. Ready? And go. Good, and relax. All right, guys. So hopefully they did all right, okay? So this is safe, just using open hands. Remember, those are, when we do this, those are jabs and cross, right? And when we do this, those are hooks. Boom, boom, right? So we're helping your child, the student, practice dodging those punches, but in a safe way, with those hands open, okay, guys? All right, time, and make sure you keep your eyes and your hands in front, okay? So you're looking straight and your hands are up here, no matter what you're doing, if you're going sideways or down, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and close it out. So go ahead and go face the screen. Okay, hands on our back. And face the front, ready to chit. Okay, clean. Good. And let's say Kamsahamnida. Put our hands on our heart, and we're gonna recite the tenets of Taekwondo. Ready? Courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit. How do we lead? By example. What's our goal? Lack of excellence. And when do we quit? Never. Good job. Face switch it. Kinyin. All right, guys. So another announcement. Remember, guys, just keep checking those emails for those updates. Okay. Boys did good, awesome techniques. Good job. No problem. All right. Make sure you guys check those emails for those updates. Okay, guys. We have some updates coming up right now, and we're still doing our phone calls. So I believe this week I have the advanced kids that I'm calling. So make sure you guys hear those phone calls for any updates regarding classes in person. Okay, we're trying to put something together with that, but we'll at the same time still observing social distancing and still observing those safe precautions, okay? And even during those times, we still want to let you guys know that we will still be offering the online classes, okay? So when we start teaching back in person, we will still be doing the online classes also, okay? So the online classes will be focused on the workout and curriculum for testing, okay? Whenever we start teaching back in person, the first couple times, it'll be strictly just workout kind of stuff, okay? So check your emails for those updates, all right, kids and mom and dad. All right, guys, that's it for our beginners class today. Thank you for jumping in. My regulars, thank you for jumping in. Those of you guys that are watching later, while it's already saved on YouTube, thank you for watching those also. And don't forget, check the extra content video that we have, all right? That Tommy Power Ranger jump spin kick that we got over there, okay? So if you guys don't know who Tommy is, ask mom and dad. They know who that is, all right? Well, hopefully they do. Okay, one of the original Power Rangers. All right, guys, take care, and I will see you guys live on Monday. Oh, and happy birthday again, Chase. Enjoy your birthday, buddy. Enjoy it with your family, and make sure you're having fun, all right, on your birthday. Who cares if there's a quarantine going on and all that stuff, all right? Enjoy your birthday, buddy, all right? Make the best of it.